Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to another episode of This Is Football. I do believe this would be and shall be episode 19. Last episode we made a big mistake where we sold Kulture, our best defender, which you already seen in that episode. That was the latest episode, and today we're just gonna play some matches. I don't know how many matches we're gonna play. Might just play the rest of the month. So against Bradford, Manchester United, Coventry, Norwich, Oldham, and Sheffield United. This will be just a focus on playing some matches. Nothing crazy, no nothing. Like no transfers, like me buying players or me checking out the transfer market. We are just gonna play a few games, record this episode, so you guys at home or wherever you're watching get a new fresh episode, because we haven't uploaded a single episode now for like 2 or 3 days. So I'm gonna record this episode, and then hopefully we can record a few more during the weekend. Bradford, we played these the last time out as well. Very first game of last episode. Now we're back to playing them again. Elisa Debe with the first real attempt in this game. And there's Michael Essien, as so many times before during these corner variations we have. And hopefully we make no mistakes this episode by selling our best players. Essien. Olise Debe. Great shot. And see how our defense will line up now, like how solid it will be with Chiellini, who is in this game a wing defender, but I don't think that matters too much. I think in the end maybe it's for the better that we sold Kulture, even though I regret selling him, because in my opinion he might have been one of our better defenders. But stats wise he might be worse than Chiellini, except like being faster. Essien. Mello. The overstep. Shots getting blocked right, left and center. Bocanegra. Olise Debe. Bradford keeper doing a pretty damn good job in there. Another shot gets blocked in the box. Bocanegra to Chiellini. I guess the only good part with us selling Kulture, which is not a good thing in the end, is that Chiellini gets all the playing time and can like evolve and be better. Ian Andrews, that's a penalty. I'm not good at taking penalties in this game, so yeah, we're gonna, yep. But there it is, 2-0. Own goal. Alan Adams shoots and it touches the legs of the defender and it just gets deflected right into the goal. Not much Bradford can do there. No Adebayor, because I forgot that we didn't real play him last episode. So Alan Adams plays this episode, well, the first game of the episode at least. Ian Andrews. Bocanegra to Felipe Melo. Olise Debe. Olise Debe again to Ian Andrews, who finds Capu, who finds Ian Andrews. Hits it. Good stop by the keeper. Ball's gone out for a corner. Conley. Olise Debe. Shot gets blocked by our own player. Olise Debe again. Shot gets blocked again. And this time around, another player again. Unlucky, mate. Mello to Alan Adams to Elise Davey. Finds Capu. Finds Ian Anders in an interesting position. Almost another goal there, but Conley. What a weak pass from Conley there. I expected more. Mello. Not a good cross. Konchesky with a solid intervention to the ball. Interception, I should say, not intervention. That's a whole completely different thing. Mello. Capu. There's Elisa Davies just everywhere. Weak pass again. Chiellini is here to clean that mess up. We're just gonna waste some time here because the game is almost done. Gonna be a solid 2-0 win. Should have been more goals.
Great stop by the goalkeeper. And there's the full-time whistle. That's a...
But like so many times before, we win our opening game, and we're still undefeated, by the way. I think the last time we actually lost a game was against Chelsea on the penalties, but like in regular time, we haven't lost a game since the semi-professional league. So that's pretty amazing. The third round of the Euro Club Cup has been made. So we're not playing Euro Club Cup until February, and we're gonna face Turin, which I do think is Juventus in this game. I think we're playing against Juventus. We can do that check by doing this. We're gonna... Sorry, I did say we're not gonna browse the transfer market, so to speak, but that's Torino and Turin. So yeah, this has to be... Yeah, so we are definitely playing against Juventus in what I assume is their Champions League. And what a team they have. It's gonna be hard playing against Juventus with a team like this. I was gonna be honest here, it's not gonna be easy, but then again, we're playing against hard teams. Like this team, Manchester United. Which haven't really changed much since I played against them last time. We're gonna bring in Adebayor again. And hope for the very best. Hopefully we can win against Alex Ferguson. Alex Ferguson against Alex Nilsson. Shadwick, Solskjaer, Forlan, Roy Carroll, Quinton Fortune. Let's see what happens. We have a pretty solid team, but it's not like nowhere near close enough to be like match Manchester United standard. Like their players, they're so much better than my players. But Capu with an amazing pass to Elisa Debe. Just look at this pass. I don't know what happened there in the defense of Manchester United, but I'll happily take one of those goals. So last season, when we played against Chelsea, we got knocked out in this part of the League Cup. Oliver Capu, 2-0 already against Manchester United. What a dream start. Sir Alex is probably fuming right now. The hairdryer is coming out, hitting Beckham in the head. Elisa Debe. There's 3-0. Absolutely destroying Manchester United here. There's Elisa Dabe again. He's absolutely on fire this game.
Just over the bar.
Didn't score against Bradford, but
The ball high and long. We're now halfway through the first
he's just
half.
having fun this game.
To the wing.
Bacanegra. Gian Andrews. Capu. Elisa Dabe.
Elisa Dabe.
Bartes
Excellent stop by the keeper.
finally gets the save he wants.
That's a huge
Probably not happy with his defense this game.
the ball down.
So far, at least.
Dabe.
Elisa Dabe. Ian Andrews.
He hits it.
Hits the back of
Keeps
Wes
it.
Brown. Ryan Giggs
Plays the easy
finds Roy Keane.
ball.
But there's Chiellini.
The ball up the wing. Played that well.
Elisa Dabe.
Dabe
Adebayor.
shoots.
Great save by Bartes. Weak shot. Weak finishing by Adebayor.
Huge. Elisa Dabe
Elisa Dabe is just absolutely on fire.
looks long, but fails to find his target.
Adebayor.
Great tackle.
Oh, that's has to be close to a penalty right there. There's Elisa Dabe. Whips it in.
Goes for the
Oh,
header.
great header by Ian Andrews. He's not the tallest player on the pitch, but that was not far away.
Short pass. Hits it.
Oh my god, what a dream goal by Felipe Melo.
Incredible strike.
4-0 in the first half against Manchester United.
Let's have a look at the replay.
Manchester United is falling apart here. Look at this strike by Melo. Holy my moly. Bartes.
That with ease.
You can't be this bad.
That is
Or the
on-time
defense.
whistle.
Rather. Elisa Dabe, 2 goals. Oliver Capu with 1 goal. And Felipe Melo with 1. Absolute domination of Manchester United here.
Well, fix the ball away.
Andrews to Essien. To Capu.
Fine challenge. Lays it on. The referee's coming over. And he's given.
Elisa Dabe with a yellow card. I don't feel like that was like worth a yellow, but
Keane.
what can I
Hits it.
say? Great save by Peter Cech. Good shot by Roy Keane though. That was United's first shot on target.
Clears with his head. Great stop.
Oh wow, great save by Cech. Chiellini,
Pass wide.
Connolly, Michael Essien. To Capu.
Pass is square.
Elisa Dabe to Adebayor. To Capu again.
Takes a shot. Good
Oh
shot.
baby.
Ball goes off for a corner.
Did anybody say 5-0?
Plays the ball inside. It's a goal.
Because there it is. Adebayor.
Ball away with minimum fuss. A superb example of clinical finishing.
5-0. Good
Elisa
lord.
Dabe.
Ian Andrews.
There's the shot. Good stop by the keeper. Clears it. It's gone out of play for a
Did not expect us to destroy Manchester United like this. If we can win against United like this, we can definitely destroy Juventus as well.
Looks behind him. Clears the ball.
We can definitely win against Manchester United, like Juventus in the Champions League.
Has a go. Off target from the word go. He never really caught that one.
Bacanegra.
Looks outside.
Konchesky.
Ball.
Mello.
Pass is cut out.
Did not find a pass to Capu, but Capu is here. To Elisa Dabe. He fires.
Good stop by the
Great save by Bartes.
big clearance.
Some smaller redemption for the guy.
Elisa Dabe.
Elisa Dabe again. Capu.
There's the shot.
They're 6-0.
That must have been from all
6
25
0
yards.
against Manchester United away at Old Trafford.
Elisa Dabe. And there's
We
the first
demolished
whistle.
Manchester United this game. Good lord. 6-0. If anybody said that to me when I started playing this game, I would probably say you're tripping. But there it is. Next round. We're through to next round. Semifinals. Who are we facing in the semifinals of the League Cup? We are playing Liverpool in the semifinals, and that's back-to-back games. Not back-to-back, but like that's two games against Liverpool. All right, Coventry next matchup. We're playing against Coventry. To be fair, congratulations as well to Coventry in real life that managed to finally get their asses up to Premier League again. Congratulations. Jay Bothroyd, I recognize his name. Safri, I think I recognize as well. Otherwise, not many names I recognize. Gary McAllister, I recognize, the coach. Feels like my defense is pretty solid with Chiellini instead of Couture, to be fair, so I can't really complain about that. Olise Debe. Had to try it. He's on fire now. Chiellini. Olise Debe falling down pretty deep to grab the ball. Essien. Olise Debe. Another attempt. Mella. Olise Debe. Not a good attempt by Olise Debe, but no goal yet. Crushed Manchester United like nothing. I can't score right now against Coventry. Hildegard is like prime Peter Cech right now. It's like, not today. Not today. You're not scoring today. Capu. Gets the wrestle down. Adebayor. All over them. Essien. There it is. 1-0. Michael Essien. We have played 2 league games in this episode so far. And Essien has been the opener, like, scored both of our goals. That's a weak pass.
The keeper got down to that one brilliantly. Opts for the big kick.
Essien.
Controls.
Ian Andrews. To Capu.
Outside the box. Oh, that's great keeping.
Konchesky.
Plays the ball inside. Has a shot.
Adebayor with a nifty shot. Another corner. I think that was Essien going for the shot there. Mello. Essien. Ian Andrews. To Capu. And there it is. 2-0. Oliver Capu.
Short pass. Gains possession. Olise Debe. Hits it. Off target from the word go. He never really caught that one.
Not a good attempt.
Hits the ball high and long.
Chiellini.
Fails to find his target. Olise
Olise Debe. Macanegra. 2-0 against Coventry in the first half. Lots of attempts. Andrews. Nope. Olise Debe. Ian Andrews. No, that's Capu, not Olise Debe. Oh, good attempt by Andrews. I don't think the goalkeeper was pretty, like, Hildegard was prepared for that shot, to be fair. Bacanegro. Capu. Connolly. Chiellini. Connolly. To Essien.
Good tackle.
There's Bacanegro to clean the mess up. Mello. Ian Andrews. Here's Olise Debe. 3-0 against Coventry.
Such a powerful striker of the ball, and that was one of his best. Plays the ball inside. Plays the ball down the middle. But fails to find his target.
Olise Debe.
Olise Debe!
4-0 against Coventry. 6-0 against United. 4-0 against Coventry.
Referee awards a free kick.
Can't be mad, can't be mad.
A substitution is being.
Is that Danny Mills, by the way?
No surprise, given that certain players seem to be getting a little tired out there. Olise
Olise
Debe.
Debe.
Keeper got down to that one.
Could have been a nice goal there by Olise Debe, but he didn't really get the control over the ball like he needed.
We're into injury time now. It's intercepted.
Great tackles. Adebayor. Capu.
Gives the ball away.
Essien. Adebayor.
There's
Fires
the shot.
away.
And that goes miles.
A wasted opportunity, but the injury time has to be over any second now.
But not precise enough. Flicks the ball away.
Adebayor.
Hits it.
Tries again.
Puts it wide of the post. The ball goes off for a goal.
Still time on injury time, apparently. Mello.
Gives it away.
Adebayor.
Olise Debe.
And there it is, the final whistle.
That's an excellent.
Michael Essien, Oliver Capu, and Olise Debe. Good episode so far. 3 wins. 2 in the league and 1 demolition job against United in the League Cup. Now we demolished Coventry as well. No bids on our players. We're gonna play against Norwich here, and then we have 2 more games in this episode. So we're just gonna keep on playing. Grant Holt, we do recognize Grant Holt. Robert Green. And I think that's pretty much all the players I recognize in... Is that Malky McKay, maybe? Might be. I think this is our is this our first home game this episode? Or did we play at home against Bradford? I don't remember.
It's the home team to kick off. The match is underway.
I do not remember if we did or not. Olise Debe.
Fine challenge. Good tackle. Olise Debe.
There it is, Manuel
That goal
Olise Debe
lead.
with an early goal against Norwich at home.
Dispossessed.
Conley with an amazing interception.
Simple. Plays the easy ball.
Olise Debe. Ian Andrews.
Flicks the ball away.
Been pretty anonymous this game, like this episode so far. Killian, we're just gonna take it easy here, no stress. Conley.
It's intercepted.
Waste, really bad pass. Now Essien has to take this poor free kick.
Hits it away. Gains possession. Outside the box.
Nicely done by Peter Cech.
Opts for a long throw. Passes square.
That's not a great start to the game. I mean, early goal, yes, but it's been pretty sloppy otherwise. Capu. Haven't really created much pressure
Down the
here.
middle, but it's been headed
Chiellini.
away.
Essien. Adebayor.
Outside the box.
2-0. We have had 2 shots this game, and we have scored 2 goals.
Keeper had no chance. Takes it on his
I guess we
thigh.
don't need more than that
Tackle.
in the end.
Olise
Olise
Debe
Debe
gives
gets the
away.
ball too
Pass.
far away.
Hooks the
Ian
ball
Andrews,
away.
perfect tackle.
Olise Debe. Short pass.
Adebayor.
There's the shot. Excellent stop by the keeper.
Applying some pressure now. We're still not a good first half. We can definitely play better, but a 2-0 lead against Norwich, we'll take it.
Short pass, knocks it wide.
Adebayor. Olise Debe.
Keeps it simple.
Now this is Mello.
Shot! Excellent stop by the keeper.
Weak finishing. I expect more from that position as well.
Plays the easy ball. Good tackle.
Montenegro. Olise Debe. Ian Andrews. Here's Felipe Melo again.
There's the shot.
And he scores another screamer. 3-0, Felipe Melo.
He's not scared to unleash 25-yarders.
What
And
a
just look
finish.
at the result.
What a strike we have. Like, Melo is really good at
Olise Debe
finishing his shots. Like, Jesus Christ, he has power scene though. Accuracy must be sky high.
made that well.
Montenegro.
Simple pass.
Adebayor.
Short pass.
Melo.
Knocks it wide.
Olise Davies.
Olise Debe.
Finds Melo.
There's the shot. Good stop by the keeper. Ball's gone off for a corner.
Melo. To Konchesky.
Plays the ball inside. He's put it wide.
Essien not far away.
To do as
Not
he
far away
thought.
from his
Bad miss.
third goal of the episode.
Hits the ball high and long, but fails to find his target. The ref decides that that's a free kick.
We're actually gonna make some substitutions here. We're gonna bring in Packham instead of Olise Debe, Alan Adams instead of Andrews, and we're gonna bring in Ainsworth instead of Montenegro. I feel like we can spice things up a little bit. Give some players that doesn't really get actual play time. Konchesky.
Headed clearance. Puts in a
Good
centre.
block by Konchesky.
Looks inside.
Great job by Ainsworth.
Lays it on.
Counter-attack. Adebayor. John Packham.
Shoots! Good stop by the keeper. Clears the ball. The ball goes off for a corner.
Alan Adams clears that with his body.
It's the long ball.
Essien.
Takes it
Grant
to his
Holt.
chest. Keeps it simple. Dispossessed.
Capu. Essien. Alan Adams.
And that's the full-time whistle.
3-0. Another clean sheet. Peter Cech is just smiling in the back. Doesn't have to do anything. Just stands there and being just handsome. That's all we need. Alright, alright, alright. This episode's going pretty well, I would say. 39k in gate receipts, so it's lower than normal. 2 more games against Oldham and whatever the fuck we're gonna play. We're still at 1 game in hand on West Bromwich, and we are currently 9 points ahead with 1 game in hand. We have only conceded 3 goals in this league. Sheffield, Wednesday, Brentford, Walsall and Grimsby are fighting relegation. Unfortunately for Sheffield Wednesday supporters, I'm sorry, but it's happening in this game as well. We're gonna keep on playing with the same team against Oldham. Ed Milson I recognize, if that's the player I'm looking for, like that I think it is. Mike Clegg, I think it is. Stoyanov, I might know, maybe potentially. Corazin, not really familiar with. Vision Hard. Can't really say I recognize many players in Oldham.
It's the home team to kick off.
Another away game. There's been a lot of away games this episode.
Plays the ball down the middle.
Plays a Debe to Ian Andrews. Essien.
Hits it.
And Michael Essien,
The finish
as
was
so many other times before in this episode,
team into the lead.
scores the first goal of the episode.
The short pass wide. Played that well.
Oliver Capu.
There's the shot.
2-0. We're clinical this game against Oldham. Absolutely clinical.
They couldn't have wished for a better start. 2 goals
Montenegro.
already.
Capu. Cap is searching for a good passing opportunity here, but doesn't find the space for the pass. Konchesky. Adebayor. Olise Debe. Finds flipping Mello. Who finds Adebayor. And that's 3-0 against Oldham. Olise Debe. To Oliver Capu. To Mello. Mello searching. Disgusting tackle from Breinberg.
This is a dangerous area to be giving away a free kick. He shoots.
Waste of a free kick by Adebayor.
Scrapes the post, unlucky. The ball's gone off for a goal kick.
Normally Adebayor does not take the free kicks. Olise Debe. Shot gets blocked. Adebayor cleans it up.
Short pass. Flicks the ball away. Lays it on.
Olise Debe.
Olise Debe.
And that's 4-0 against Oldham.
Gets tackled.
Great tackle by Capu. Shoulder to shoulder.
Olise Debe gives the ball away.
Weak pass from Olise Debe. Essien cleans it up. Here's Adebayor.
The referee's given a free kick.
Mello with the free kick. He tries. He's not afraid to do all these attempts. He got a good shot.
Takes it on his thigh.
Adebayor. There's Olise Debe.
Olise Debe.
Weird angle.
Stopped by the keeper. That's the end of the
First half, Essien, Capu, Adebayor, Olise Debe.
Visitors to kick off.
Magical first half. Andrews hasn't scored at all this episode.
Good tackle.
Essien. Now this is Olise Debe.
Debe. Short pass.
Ian Andrews. Can you score? And he does. 5-0.
Was absolutely clinical.
He finally gets his goal.
Killen. Has a goal.
Peter Cech,
Keeper.
not worried at all.
Good stop by the keeper. It's intercepted.
Some wasted passes here.
Keeps it simple.
Olise Debe finds Adebayor out on the wing.
Shoot.
And there's 6-0. Emmanuel Adebayor. What an amazing pass, but a terrific finish.
Gets his toe to it. Looks outside.
Mello is out here on the pitch. Here's Adebayor.
Dispossessed.
Wants to fire off the shot. Here's Capu.
Good stop by the keeper. Clears it. But gives it away. Plays the ball down the middle.
Another 6-0 win. It's amazing. Amazing episode.
Intercepted. Fine challenge. Killen gets
Good defending by Konchesky.
cut out. Plays the easy ball.
Ay, 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 ay. That's not a good tackle by Chiellini. We're lucky that he only got the yellow card, but this might be a free kick goal. Laurenko. Amazing save by Peter Cech.
Puts it wide of the post. It's a goal kick.
Peter Cech, what a goalkeeper we have in this team.
Plays the ball down the middle. But it's
Now
intercepted.
we're racing with the ball a little bit too much. A little bit too comfortable with the ball. Olise Debe. Tried to find Ian Andrews there for some reason.
Short pass.
Andrews.
He hits it. Good stop by the keeper.
Great save.
Gets it out.
Chiellini.
And that's the full time.
6-0 against Oldham as well. We're just banging out the victories. Scoring for fun. And we have one more game in this episode. And then we're done. It's not gonna be an hour-long episode, this one, but 40 minutes, pretty okay. Third round of the English FA Cup has been. Now we know who our opponent is. Let's take a look at that as well. So, next episode, we're actually starting out with a cup game against Northampton, leading up to, well, FA Cup game against Northampton. Then we're playing Liverpool in the semi-finals. The first game against Liverpool. We have a busy schedule with a lot of games. I might have to buy a player sooner rather than later, but I'm not too worried so far. Sheffield United, Neil Warnock, Michael Tungy and Phil Jagielka, Nick Montgomery. I think that's all the players I actually do recognize. Michael Tungy on Sheffield United's midfield is actually one of the more classic players that I recognize from the Stoke City midfield. Jagielka is not a midfielder, in my opinion, but I think he started off as a midfielder. Great defender for Everton, however. Snowy pitch. You're starting off with taking a free kick. Another away game, by the way, to add to the tally of a lot of away games this episode. Great job by Bocanegra. Terrific defending. Here's Capu. Here's Ian Anders. Pretty weak finishing there, but at least he got the shot on target. Jagielka against Chiellini. Chiellini wins that battle. Adebayor. Olise Debe, and there is 1-0. You can't stop the guy. Olise Debe. There's Adebayor. Almost another goal there. Mello. Conley. Tried to play it into the box, but didn't really work like normal. And here's Chiellini again. It's like a brick wall in the back. Olise Debe. Tried to bury it down in the bottom left corner. Fantastic tackle there. A typical Brexit tackle. Ian Andrews. He missed the ball completely. Centers it, heads it, and it's gone in. 2-0. Own goal. I thought Ian Andrews was on that ball, but apparently not. Okay, so Ian Andrews wins the header, but it touches Olathorn on his arm or something and gets deflected into the goal. Ian Andrews. Capu was not searching for that ball. I'm very surprised. 2-0. Own goal and Olise Debe. Things you like to see. Olise Debe just keeps on scoring the goals. That's why we bought him. That's exactly why we bought the guy. Ian Anders. Outside the box, puts it wide of the post. Hits the ball high and long, but fails to find his target. The pass is cut out, dispossessed. Gains possession. Short pass, keeps it simple. Olise Debe plays the easy ball. Has a go. Pass is square. Not much is happening in this half. Adebayor. Good stop by the keeper. Ball goes off for a corner. Let's see if we can whip this in. Let's see. It's Chiellini with the ball. Plays the ball inside.
Has a shot.
And Chiellini with the assist. Adebayor with a cracking shot inside the box. Poor defending, however, from Sheffield United. Chiellini. Chiellini definitely stepped up from after we sold Koulibaly.
Makes the tackle. Easy pass. Lays it on. It's a precise pass. Short pass.
Great build up here in this attack. Adebayor, Melo, Andrews, and there's 4-0 Ian Andrews. Great build up, lots of passing, and a clinical shot by Andrews. It's exactly what we like to see. Melo, Okapu can't get the ball past the defender. Now we have tackled galore here. Konchesky just tackles it all over the pitch now. And with that, we're waiting for the final whistle, which marks the end of episode 19, if I know the order of my episodes. Fantastic episode, absolutely fantastic. Elisa Debe, Ole Thorne, own goal, Adebayor, and Ian Andrews. So all my attacking players actually scored a goal in this game. Doesn't happen often. It's pretty rare that all the attacking players actually scores in the same game. But here we are. Here we are with another episode done. I am NilsonAlex92. If you enjoyed another episode of this amazing video game, of this amazing series, I would say, feel free to drop a like on the episode. Do not forget to subscribe, and also drop a comment if you feel free. Like, say something, which was your favorite moment of this episode. Either way, whenever you get to see this episode, I hope you have a lovely day, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out and stay safe.